All right, guys, are we good? So let's just do some introduction of what we want to go into. It's been fun so far. We've done 6 weeks of learning and upgrading, and I know that so far a lot of us has been getting value from our for our time, and the good thing is it's online, and the outlines are also on WhatsApp, so you're not missing anything. It's just probably the interaction that we engage in the class. I think you're still not missing in, because all the interactions are still online, which you can also get. Yes, that's when you invest your time. At the end of the day, is how you invest your time on it. That's the value you will get from it, right? Yeah, because you coming here is making sacrifice to come here, right? And also, we are in a digital world where also you can also spend that same time in streaming it online and getting the same value. Yes, but there are experiences and questions you want to ask personally, which you won't get there online. Yeah, that's why this is an added advantage when you come to class like this. You get to ask those disturbing questions you have in your mind, and trash it out. Yeah, because everything also has to do with experience. People that has experience in what they are teaching, probably they're not attending to that question that is in your head. So once you put out the question to them, they'll be able to attend to it. Because there's a lot of questions that keeps flying around these things. That's where we're engaging ourselves in a lot of questions, a lot of ups and downs. And sometimes you forget. Sometimes it's not that you've not gone through it, but sometimes just escape your mind. So you need somebody well experienced to remind you us. So there are two ways. It's either somebody who experienced reminds you and you pick up from there, or you spend time and start looking for the answer until it comes before you continue. So it's amazing that this is the 7th week. Yes. And me, I'm also getting value because by next week, Monday, there is a foundation. It's called Chigin Software Foundation that caters for some of all these young guys that want value too. So they're mostly focused on this Kurudu side after Nyanya. Yeah, so I think I was part of the set of facilitators that took some of their students early this year. So they called me again to come take them the same course I took them, videography. So for next Monday, I'll be coming from that class. So for next Monday, I'll be having 2 classes. The same videography we just finished teaching. At the same time, I'm going to teach them there. So for me, I'm getting more value because what I just finished teaching, I'm still going back there to teach. Right? Thank you. You know what it does. I'll teach you more better. It becomes more clearer. I'll teach it in a different style, different way, because I'm making more research on it. It gives more time to spend on it, even while I'm busy, because I have an engagement to teach some certain set of people. I want to be more active. Sure. Do you understand? So it gives me more. So you should. That's where we all should be, right? When you come to that point where you can teach it effortlessly. Yeah, we can teach it, and when any question comes up from the curriculum, from that niche, from that field, you'll be able to answer it. That's where you know that you've come to a level. Yeah, you've come to that level where you really know it. Do you understand? So Late comers. Late comers will sit on the ground. This place will still have one person can still come here now. I mean, I don't know.
Still working.
Walking system, bro. It's not the usual class that you know. Yes. Bless you will come to Yahoo fire. Okay, so your own has been installed. Who else is yet to install? Do you have it on your system? Do you have the software on your system? Yeah, I'll sit down and teach you calculus. Premiere Pro.
Yes, I think that.
2021?
Yeah, let me just quickly check.
Okay. Okay. So let's start. I know we have a pending document to finalize from last class, but I need us to go into this. We'll come back to that since we still have 6 weeks. But I need to also start this today because today is for Premiere Pro. All right. So this curriculum I'll drop it later in our group chat. Yeah, but I'm using the curriculum for Kennesaw University, State University Information Theology Service. So it's well detailed and explained. And I'm using Premiere Pro 2021 Essential Skill Adobe Premiere Pro 2021 CC. Some of you may ask, what is CC? Yeah, so we'll come to that. So these are what we're going to look into: introduction, learning objective, preparing a new project, and all of that. You can read that later when you have the curriculum. So introduction. Adobe Premiere Pro CC is a powerful timeline-based video editing application. Using Premiere Pro, you can, okay, first of all, let's establish this this first sentence. It's a powerful CC-based it's a powerful timeline-based video editing application. So obviously it's a video editing application, right? And when they say something is powerful and timeline-based, what comes to your mind? When something is timeline-based, that means it's time-based. It works with your time. It works with the time that you know that you have in your home. It works with time. So it's not anything not realistic. It's not anything that doesn't work with what we understand. So it works with your time. So that means it has hours, it has minutes, it has seconds, and also has frames. Yes, because remember in camera, we understand that there is 25 frames per second, there's 30 frames per second, there's 60 frames per second, there's 120 frames per second. So those are determined by how fast, right? So this one, they're letting you know that is a time base. So that means that you have to expect that it has it has the minutes, the seconds, the hour, and the frames, right? So, and when this is something is powerful, right? That means that to some extent you can't do without it. To some extent, it solves a problem. To some extent, it has the ability to do magic, right? And it has value. Yeah. So you cannot define. You cannot add powerful to something that does not have value. So, let's continue. Using Premiere Pro, you can edit video and audio clips in sequence. right? So if it's the first time you're using it, means that there is a portion there. I mean, you have the ability to use to bring in video and audio separately, and you also have the ability to record both video and audio and put it together to give you what you want. True or false? Okay. So apply effect and transition, export your sequence for sharing with others, and more. Premiere Pro can also work hand in hand with other Adobe Creative Cloud, such as Audition, After Effects, and Photoshop. So for you to have a complete suite, you need to also understand Audition, After Effects, and Photoshop, right? Because they work hand in hand, right? So there is a command that links you from Premiere Pro to Audition. That also links you from Premiere Pro to After Effects, and there are Photoshop files too that Premiere Pro can accept. Do you understand? So this booklet is the companion document to the Adobe Premiere Pro Essential Skill Workbook. The booklet demonstrates the basic skill needed to create, edit, and export a sequence in Premiere Pro. All right. So learning objectives. After compiling the instruction in the booklet, you'll be able to navigate the Premiere Pro interface, create a project, import and organize media, compose a sequence, apply edits to video and audio clip, add text and shape to a sequence, add transitions and effects to a sequence, export a sequence for upload to the web. So these are the things that you will be able to do, right? So because now you first of all need to understand the interface of the software. So this particular course outline helps you understand the interface of the software. There are some things probably you want to create. If you don't understand the interface of the software, you won't know what to click and what to apply. And you will know what is there and what is not there. Yeah, because there's some other things you need to get from maybe digital assets, sites that you want to add to what you have, right? But you must make sure that that asset is not there for you to go to there to get it, right? But the ones that you have is enough for you to use. So we must know how to navigate this software interface so that we'll know how to utilize all the instructions there to give us what we want. All right, so moving on. Preparing a new project. A project in Premiere Pro encompasses all the files you will use to create your final product. These include many different files such as video, audio, graphics, music, and special effects. Right? So that means there is a space here. It accepts video files, like I said earlier, audio files, also graphics. It accepts graphics, yeah, music, right, and special effects. Before beginning a new project, it's important to create an organization system for managing these assets. Last class, I said, if you don't know how to arrange your room well, editing will be for you. You must be organized. Because one file that you're looking for, and you can't find it, might make you go mad. Because you don't know where that file is, you can go crazy. Especially when you're time bound. Especially when you're trying to deliver on time, and you don't know where. Maybe you keep one picture where you won't use, and the picture is so important.
And it's here.
And it's in your system and you can't find it. There's nothing frustrating as that. And what affects you? What usually affects, put you in that position is lack of organization. When you can arrange your clips. And our introduction is emphasizing on it. Yeah, it's emphasizing on it. Before beginning a new project, it is important to create an organizational system for managing these assets. Maintaining this system streamlines the editing process. Do you know what that means? It eases your editing flow. It helps you edit without stress. So you'll not be thinking of where the clips is. You'll be focused on how creative you want your timeline, or you want to put your edits on your timeline. All right? Now, allows Premiere Pro to run smoothly and prevents misplacement of file. It's still emphasizing on it. Me, from experience, for the past, let me say, 13 to 12 years, because I started 15 years ago, I can say I started, editing that number of time. I've encountered this, and sometimes, when a system is hot, your brain will be hot because you're looking for a file that you cannot find. Your brain will be hot. So sometimes you now have to be either a patient person, because in that moment you can destroy your laptop. You can be angry and you think that the laptop is the problem, but you know that it's you that is the problem. You can angrily destroy, break your assets. So what then happens to you? You now have to get in touch with probably the good side of you to come help you at that moment. I know what I'm talking about. Because we're coming there. And okay, let's go ahead. Because what we will teach, what we will go through in this class, some of you will call me back. I tell you, where did I say? I'll try not to. Yeah. No, I'm not preparing you. I'm not scaring you. I can't scare you. You want to be scared? No, go watch horror film. Go war front. I'm not scaring you. I'm just preparing you. Do you understand? There's a difference, right? I'm saying my own experience, because it sounds as if it's funny, but it's not funny, right? I'm just saying it funnily because I know how you can be at that time, that period when you're looking for something. I know how you can be. So, and it's good sometimes. Whatever you want to go through, learn. Hear from the people that have been there, so they will better tell you their experiences, so that you don't encounter those challenges, even when you encounter them, because you're still going to encounter them, but you will remember that you've been told. Yeah, so you not not beat yourself too much, right? So, So it is best practice to keep all your project assets in the same location, whether it's be a local hard drive, external hard drive, USB, network drive, or cloud storage. Always maintain a backup of your data in a secure location, especially if you are using an external drive, which can be misplaced or suffer physical damage. If you're a careless person, you cannot have one hard drive. You need to have like 3. You see this hard drive that is here, standing here. This is the wrong place to keep this hard drive. This is the wrong place. I'm keeping this hard drive. So I'm risking this hard drive as it is. So, because any small thing, my hand just, I see what is this hard drive. It cannot go away. For me, right? Because I know how important it is, right? Whatever I'm saying, my mind is here. I don't have all the things here. I don't have them in another folder and another hard drive. So, what this thing is saying, I'm literally not obeying it, and it is my own problem. Whatever happens to it, I won't hold anybody responsible. I'll hold myself responsible. So if you're not that organized person, if you know you're a careless person, you see hard drive, they build it. They build it because they want you to come and buy another one. They will not build it strong for you, so that even though in background or use a stone person, it's still okay. No, they are business people. They want you to come and buy more. So the only way, and I think they also help you to stay organized and to be very careful, right? So because for me, if I keep asking questions, why is it so delicate? Why is it so delicate? Why is it so delicate? So I rather answer myself by telling myself the truth that okay, this is actually working to my own advantage to help me manage these things well. Right? For me not to be careless, yes, about these things. If I'm not careless about my hard drive, that means there's a lot of things I will not be careless about. Then so that my work can go well. Because I don't want to spend money buying hard drives. And probably the money they pay me, I'll not return it back because I lost their work. Where is my integrity? I'm not making any money. I'm not creating my integrity. I'm losing. I'm emphasizing this. But anyway, let's go ahead. All right. You see, everything about what you want to do, introduction is very key. Introduction is very key. If this thing is not important, it won't be part of the documents. Are we together? Yeah. It won't be part of the documents. So that's why I need to emphasize on it. Because if I run through it and go straight to the class, you're going to be the one to call me back probably later and tell me why is this happening to why is this happening. So since I am best explaining to you and I'm trying my best to give you a let me say a holistic understanding about how this thing works. So it's better you take it and so it helps your editing journey. Okay. Then they say notes. Data transfer rate from network drive and cloud storage is dependent upon network connectivity and speed. This may affect performance when working with large file. Every editor want to work fast. So it's not advisable to work from the internet. Because you can never trust the internet's speed, except your internet is optical fiber, the optic fiber. How do you call it? Fiber optic, yeah. Except you have fiber optic. And then you can trust the internet to work on. So what's the data finish? They finish for fiber optics. Data finish. So what's the data finish?
It expires.
It expires. So what if it's not? What if when you're getting to the end of the work? You renew, right? So if you have the means to do all of that, fine. But if you are upcoming, we don't even get money to buy data, not to talk about fiber optic. Okay, I use hard drive to avoid long range and all of that. I remember in our document they say notes. It means you need to take notes. Thank you. So storing the project on OneDrive, so it went on to explain. If you plan to use OneDrive to house your project file, check that you have installed the desktop sync clients. The client will allow you to access file as if they are stored locally on your computer. That one is if you're using Drive. Note, the OneDrive desktop sync client is not available in Computer Lab. You are working. If you are working in a Computer Lab, you may save your project locally and upload it to OneDrive through blah 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 blah. So that one is. So project file management. It is up to you to decide how to organize your project file. Needs can vary between projects. Below is an example of a basic folder structure. Yeah? Now, number one, we have final render. It contains rendered sequence from your projects. Okay? So this is how they give you a format on how to arrange your files if you want to start editing. Right? Project file management. So you can create a file, a new folder, right? You can create a new folder. Number one, final renders. You know that what goes there is a rendered sequence from the project. we'll come to that. Number 2, graphics. Whatever that has to do with graphics, so that you'll not be thinking of graphics and be going to music folder to look for graphics. You do not, so when you see graphics, you know that everything that has to do with graphics is in graphics folder. Project files, right? Houses the pre-project file created when you create a new project in Premiere Pro. If you have a lot of projects, you're working with a lot of projects, like you have wedding, you have podcast, you have documentary, and you're working with all these things. So, and they say save all the project file in one folder. For example, right? See my own projects. So. Oh wow, I'm trying to use more. Which one am I using more? Oh, okay. Can't imagine. I have a system, but I need to use it until I edit more. I use my office system basically. Okay. So this is an example of a project file, right? It's a project file, right? So what I do my own organization, the way I organize my own, I save my project file inside I create a project, I create a folder for the project. Then what I title the project in the folder. Then inside the folder, this is the project file, and these are content. This is the 2 shoots. So I named all the folders. See flyer, I'm talking about design. So I named my own flyer folder. Then these ones are sound design. So this one now, all is sound design, right? So I organized them. Then for this one was the last class. You know, I mentioned shortlist, right? I created a folder of all of that. Why? Because anything I'm looking for, I know that they're organized. Just imagine that I did not put all these things in a folder. I just paste them, right? I just paste them on my desktop. So sometimes that's how you litter your desktop with just things. And you'll be looking for it, and before your eye can pinpoint all of them, you've wasted a lot of time. Do you understand? So that's what I'm trying to talk about. So videos too contain video clips. So you see, it's just sound. So if I want to just create music, I just create only a title music folder. But this one is just sound. You won't hear any voice to it. Do you understand? Just sound. I needed a sound. I needed sound, only sound. So I created a folder, then I used it. Okay, so let's go back to what we're doing. All right. So that you know the difference. You don't go and put sound. So you see when it's saying music, contain music tracks. Yeah, when it's saying sound, contain sound effects. Sound effects. Remember the first one I played, right? First one I played. Hear this one. Right? This is sound effects. This is effects. This is not sound now. This is not a combination of all these effects. Instruments, sound is a combination of all these effects blended together to form sound. So they are very cute. All right, so let's go back to our curriculum. Now let's move now. Okay. Premiere Pro interface overview. The start screen. When you launch Premiere Pro, the start screen loads. How many of us have launched Premiere Pro? Please launch Premiere Pro on your system. You've launched Premiere Pro, okay, good. So when you launch Premiere Pro, the start screen loads. From here, you can create a new project or open a previous one. The start screen is as follows. So for me, there are 2 things. If it's the first time you are launching Premiere Pro, this is what you will see. If it's the first time after installation, this is what you will see. Right? you're going to see A, B, and C. A, B, and C. Where's your C? Your C is hiding under your... Nothing is new in this world. Okay, so me, this is not the first time I'm launching it, so I won't see what's new. So what I will see is just my old project file, right? I'll see new projects, open projects, and home, right? So we'll come back to our curriculum. So out of D, can we see D? Sure. Okay, so from under this figure, the start screen, number one, we can see learn, right? Access Premiere Pro tutorial and guide. So also in Premiere Pro, there is tutorial and guide. Oh, your own learn it's not even there.
I think it's for the cracked is in there.
No, the crack. Okay, yeah, the crack does not have learn and what's new. So this is the paid version. Okay. So now the second one is project. Create a new project or open an existing one. Then this is what's new. Discover the latest feature and updates. Yeah. So that explains it. So what's new is for latest features and updates. That is when you have a paid Premiere Pro. Yeah? Yeah. So the search, which is D, talks about search for your previous project. So that one you always see it. So you see my search here, up here, right? So you see my new, I see my projects. So now, create a new project. So this is how you create a new project. The file you will create in Premiere Pro is called a project. Project contains all the assets you will need to create and edit your video, such as video clips, audio files, and graphics. The following steps describe how to create a new project. From the Premiere Pro start screen, click new project. Let's go. So when you click new projects, all right. So this is what you see, right? Is that what is there? Yes. Okay. So two, the new project dialog box launches, where you have A, name. So name set the name of your project file, right? B, location, determine where the project file will be stored, right? So first of all, let us set the name of the project. Remember our A says set the name of the project. Whatever you want to work on, right? It depends. If it's a vlog, you put your name vlog. I can say Amechi vlog. If it's a wedding, if it's somebody's wedding, and maybe you went to shoot a wedding and you have John and Mary. So you can title it John and Mary or Mary and John, right? Mary and John wedding. If it's podcasts, you can title the podcast, right? You can say King's Podcasts. Put it there. So the name of the project, so that you can remember the projects. So if you're searching for the projects, you know the name of the name you gave the project, and you can title it. So let me title my own. Have you titled your own? So everybody have your own title, not the same title, please. So first was you know your own. So this is Festus, guys. This is Festus that missed his way last class.
Okay. Welcome, bro.
This is Festus that missed his way last class. But today he's here. What he did today, he actually came early in the morning. He followed me here. Wow. So he waited till 1 for this class because he does not want the same thing to repeat itself again. So you're welcome.
Thank you.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
How was the students? Was it good?
Welcome to Abuja. All right. Welcome to Abuja. All right. So have we finished that? So if you finish that, now pick the location where you want to save the projects. All right. So you have to click on browse, then go to wherever you want to save the projects. Remember to create a new folder. Don't just save it. All right. So once that one is selected, let's go back to our curriculum. All right. So you see notes. If you follow the suggestion, if you follow the suggested folder template above, select the project files folder. 3, if needed, determine advanced setting such as timecode, scratch disk, ingesting. For the purpose of this guide, you will leave this setting set as default. For the purpose of this class, we're not going to touch any other thing because we've not gotten to that level to start setting timecode, capture formats, display formats, and all of that. So after you've done that, the next instruction is click OK to create your project. Click OK to create your project. All right, good. So my project has been created. Yep, my project has been created. See, the software is, the software is so this command you are seeing here is not applicable to the class. So why this command is coming out is because I connected my AirPod to the software. So if you want to connect your ear device to the software, so you can switch it to your AirPod to the speaker of the desktop of your laptop, or you can connect it to here. So that's why it's bringing out this. But for the purpose of this class, let me just give us that as a bonus. So what happens is you see the default inputs, right? It has a default. All these defaults, you see the microphone, high definition audio, you have the system audio. So what I'm going to need to use so that I'll disconnect it from the pod, I must make sure the default inputs and this ones are set to default. Yeah, so that I can go ahead. So I'd like to stop this. And I would like to save it.
This is a loss.
All right, so let's continue. So now, all right, since we have clicked that, so we'll have the workspace. There are 8 default workspace. There are 8 default workspace. All right, so let's understand this workspace. It's very, very key. Yeah, because sometimes when you just want to do edits, just only edits, there's a workspace you need to work with. If you want to do grading, color grading, you have to pick the right workspace. If you just want to create effects, sometimes you might be in the wrong workspace, and you're saying, why am I not saying effects column? You're in the wrong workspace. You just have to navigate to the right workspace so that you can use the effects, right? So these workspaces are very, very key. There are 8 default workspaces. There's assembly, editing, color, effects, audio, graphics, caption, and library. This can be customized to personal workflow. The workspace are accessible from the workspace panel bar located at the top of the Premiere Pro application window. This is what I'm talking about. All right? Did you see it?
Yes.
Did you see it on your software?
Yeah.
So for my own software, this is it. See learning, see assembly, see edit, see color, see effects, see audio, graphics. Sorry, let me reduce this thing so that this one cannot go disturb me. All right. Do you understand? So this is effects. Yeah, this is audio. So these are the different workspaces. And from our outline, it said it's how many? 8, bar? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's 9. Yeah. So that's what we call workspace. So let's go back. So the Premiere Pro interface organizes editing tool and features throughout panel. For example, the timeline panel allows you to arrange your clips in sequence. Panel can be resized, undocked, and rearranged, grouped together within the same area. Okay. In this essential skill guide, we'll work in the assembly, editing, and graphics workspace layouts. Note that some panels, such as timeline panel, are shared across workspace. You know what I mean? So that means that in all workspace, you will have timeline panel. In all workspace, you have timeline panel. All right, I'll explain to you. I mean, if as we're going further, you see where timeline panel is explained. So importing and organizing media. The assembly workspace is optimized for importing, previewing, marking, and subclipping medias, as well as assembling rough cuts of sequence. The assembly workspace is as follows. All right. So when they say the assembly workspace that's where you import for importing, previewing. So that means that in these workspaces, you have different panels, and these panels are responsible, one for importing, one for previewing, one for marking and subclipping media, and one as well for assembling the rough cuts. Am I speaking too much English?
So you can't do this in other workspaces.
Something like that, right?
You can't do this assembly in other workspaces, but it's just best to do it in assembly workspace.
So okay, depending on what you want to do. If you just want to cut, clip, and assemble and arrange, yeah, the best place to work with is assembly workspace. Do you understand? Yeah, because it just gives you a straightforward interface to work with. It doesn't complicate, because when you go to effect, it displays more panels, right? So And sometimes you now have to be dragging the panel to expand so that you can pick what you want. But with this assembly workspace, what it does is just this one, it brings out, list out all your imported media here. So you can easily just pick and drag. Do you understand? Pick and drop. Pick and drop.
Just like cut.
Yeah. Yes. Something like that. So number one, project panel, right? So we have number one, this dialog here, this here. Yeah? This here is our project panel. And remember, notice that it's on the left. Do you notice that it's on the left?
Yeah.
What does that mean in our rule of third?
45%.
You notice that it's on the left. Why is it on the left? Okay. So let me. Okay. So this is the assembly workspace, right? Notice that it's on the left. That's why I will go first.
Yeah.
Go to first. So see, all these things are connected. They're all intentional. Well, visit. I go to the eye clinic. When they clear your eye. Why left, right? That's a good question. So after now, make it intentional. Look at something randomly and figure out where your eye go to first.
And be sincere to yourself.
Be able to answer, yeah, be sincere to yourself. Jonathan, that's the only way.
It's a psychological.
Yeah, it's a psychological thing. Sometimes you can't explain it.
We are creating different. If you're looking at it, I think you look right.
So that's why they said 41%. 41% of time. It's not 100%. 41% of time, your eyes will definitely go to the left. You get. So that answers the question. So like you said, we're created differently. You're a different creature. You're a different creature. Agreed. So good. So we have what the panel is. What did you say this panel is again?
Assemblies.
No, the panel, not the
Project panel.
yeah. This one up here is what?
Project panel.
We mentioned it.
Something to
Workspace.
Thank you. That's different workspaces. Okay, let me put this curriculum on the page so that we'll go to follow up. Should I put it in the group? In the group. So that we can be seeing it and following up. So are we understanding? So is very, very direct and very, very explained. If you guys notice, the curriculum is very direct and very explained. So you will know that I won't have After Effects outline, but now if it takes us 1 year to finish. Okay, so it's already there, right? So we have the first one, we have that project panel. Then the second one, if you guys notice, is the source monitor panel. Yeah, source monitor panel previews the clip you have imported before editing. Yeah, that's number 2. The source monitor panel, it previews the clip you have imported before editing. And we have 3, timeline panel. Timeline panel, arrange your clip in a sequence that is played from left to right. So sometimes we now ask, why is it not from right to left? Because psychologically, it has been proven that everything must play from right to left. You must write from right to left. You must read from right to left.
Left, right.
Yes.
Left, right.
India,
They are driving from right to left. But all of us, every other person, I think India and British, they drive from right to left. But every other place is from left to right, left to right. So, and And our timeline panel is at the right, where our project panel is at the left. Okay. So, important assets. The first step of any Premiere Pro project is importing the project file or clips you will be using. These clips are called assets. Do we have clips that we can use? Any clip on your system that you can use? Video clip. Maxwell, let's provide clips that you can use. See this in there, flash drive. Let's provide clip that they can use. All right.
Are we using same clip or?
Yeah, same clip, so that we have same format, same. Okay, so while that's going on, we're still going to continue explaining more. I'm trying to see if I have clips here that we can use.
Portraits, landscape, anymore.
Landscape, please. Let's do landscape. Just landscape.
We can use one of our assignments that we had in group chat. Then I can do that thing now. So your assignment will be better. Something really come see from the assignment. Okay. I'll come to guys. Who's making that sound?
Who is chatting in the class?
Don't read it.
Let's put it on silent.
You know that's rude, right? When you can't chat,
Yeah.
when you are a thief and you're not a good thief.
And you can.
Yeah.
Someone else.
Because it's not a conducive environment.
So
Everybody's not chatting, you're chatting out loud. That means you're being disrespectful. Okay, some of the clips I have here is just portrait. Okay, I think we'll use this clip. Only that is heavy. So who has hard drive, flash drive? So I'll copy and give you sharp so that it's fast. Hard drive, flash drive.
Yeah, flash drive.
So bring it. Let's use this one. My shot. Give me that. This guys is heavy. Detailed in what he or she did. Just like when God created human being, he said human being should not live forever. That's a program. A program human being not to live forever. Because human being live forever. God said could the fear say more. This man will not want to die, so who knows what he knows what he's going to do. By the time he gets to the level of my own wisdom and knowledge. I'm just saying. Do you understand? So he programmed human beings to not live forever. That's how it is. So there's no way you can want to live forever. It's not possible. Because you have somebody that has programmed you. So that's
One day will come.
who will die? That one day? Are you the one that created the world?
Everybody will die one day.
Yeah, everybody will die. Yeah, everybody will die one day. So the same thing, Premiere Pro. If you move that file where it was, automatically you have to link it. So the assembly workspace, use the assembly workspace to organize your file and create a sequence or a compilation of clip arranged from left to right. While you can also import clips within the editing workspace, the assembly workspace presents a larger project panel for easier clip sourcing, organizing, and placing clip in a sequence.
Yes.
Do you understand what I mean now? So that's why it's more flexible to work on the assembly workspace because it gives you a larger project panel for easy clip sourcing. Do you understand? Sourcing means if you're looking for your clip, right? So it's there in your face. It's not hidden. It's not tiny. It's there, so you can quickly get the one you want and use. And also organizing and placing clips into sequence. So the following describes how to import assets into a clip. So which of us have clips here?
The clips, that's always.
Who's the flat?
Means that drive.
So okay, the flash drive is with me. Let me see if it has finished copying.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
As far as I understand, I believe this assembly first off should assemble the file into the assembly first before you go to other workspace. Am I correct? For clarity's sake.
Say it
Am I
again.
correct? This assembly is supposed to assemble all my files into Premiere Pro first. Am I correct? Then from there, it can now go to color effect or anyone.
As you do it, it doesn't work automatically.
So can I move, let's say I just want to add effect to the video.
Yeah.
Can I move from my file straight to effects?
No.
Is it possible like that?
You-
Or it has to go
you
through
put-
assembly first before going to any other one?
What is asking?
I don't know if my
No, I
question
get
is clear.
I get the question I was asking.
Just
So
for clarity's sake.
So that's where there's different workspaces. So you have assembly workspace. That's one workspace. You have effects, you have editing, and you have color. So any workspace, as long as you've imported your clip already to the project, it stays on the project panel. Every workspace has the project panel is similar in all workspaces. Then the timeline panel is similar in all workspaces. So whatever you import, when you go to your effect, you still see that same clip there. And as long as you drag it to your timeline, you still see it on your timeline. Do you understand?
Everything reflects on
all the workspaces. So I know the question you're asking.
Because the reason why I asked is the other ones are clear for me, like editing. When I want to edit the clip, basically. Then color. I want to add maybe color grading. I don't know if I'm correct. Then effect. I want to add effect. Audio and graphics. But assembly is different.
How is it different? What do you mean?
I'm talking, this is English now. So assembly means I want to assemble all. I'm telling you the reason why I asked.
Yeah, I get you.
So that assembling, I don't know if, because these ones are very clear. I'm talking of English now. But assembly, why is it different?
Okay, good. So I've already answered the question, but let's elaborate more on it. So now, this is your assembly workspace, all right? For you to stay on any workspace, your workspace must be highlighted in blue. That's to let you know that you are on a particular workspace. All right, this is assembly workspace, right? Notice what do we have here? Yeah, we have a program. See, this is a program, and this is what? A project. When they say this is a project panel, right? And here we have timeline, right? Okay, good. So let's go to editing. So what do we have here? Do you see the project, right?
Yes.
It's still on.
Project panel.
It's still on editing workspace. Is it timeline?
Timeline.
It's still there. So which one again did we see there?
Program.
You see program, it's still there. So let's go to color. So you used to see project, it's still there. You see timeline, it's still there. You see program, but you see they are changing, but there are some things that are similar. You must have your project panel there, and must have your timeline panel. Let's go to effect. So you see effect now. You see project panel, right? Yeah. You see timeline?
Yeah.
Okay. So now,
Just a little differences.
no. My own cannot be the same as your own because I've customized one of my what's it called now? Workspace. I've customized it. So this is my workspace. It's customized to edit landscape, portrait video. Right? But your own will not display like this. Your project panel will be here, not here.
Yes.
And the project panel is here. Project panel is here. Yeah? And your effect will be here.
Yeah.
So, but for me, I customize my own because when I'm editing, portrait videos, I want to be seen full. I want to be seen on this section, right? So when you come to audio, you see, are you seeing it? Then you come to graphics. Yeah, are you still seeing the same thing? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So these panels, other panels, they're a little bit complicated and different. There's extra panel that's added to them, unlike assembly. Assembly just have 3. You just have these 3 that is common in all the workspace. Just have only those 3, so that reason because to help ease your process of editing. You can source your file easily. You understand, work on your clips, and so you come here, you still see the same thing. Yeah, you still see the same thing. You still see the same thing. Then you come here. Yeah, please hover over them. As I'm doing it, hover over them so that you get used to it. So you see library, you see everything here, So hover over them because the essence of this class is so that you can be doing it, not you can be seeing me, you can be doing it yourself. Because it is when you do it yourself, you get familiar with them. Because tomorrow you'll not be asking me, where is color workspace? When you've not hovered. So hover over them. Then, you see this extra arrow, this arrow here? Eh?
Yes.
I have to tell you that there's extra. There's not only 9. Our curriculum is telling us 9. No, our curriculum says 9. But maybe our curriculum is lying.
No, you said it's 8.
8. It says 8, but
Learning is not on there.
okay, learning is not. So good. So if you hover on this arrow, you see. So our curriculum is not lying, but it's just that this extra arrow is telling you that all the panels can be into one. All of the panel. So when I click this all panel, you notice everything. If you want to do grading, if you want to do color, it's there. Right? If you want to do effects, it's there. If you want to do graphics, it's there. Do you understand? If you want to do whatever you want to do, you see it inside these all panels. But the thing is, you'll be constrained because C projects, right? Probably you have like 20 videos imported here. How do you preview them? How do you preview them and pick and drop it on your timeline? Pick and drop it on your timeline. That's one of the challenge. Yeah. So who's copying first? Yeah. Do you understand? So understanding this workspaces is very, very key because depending on what you want to do, you pick the right workspace for what you want to do. You pick the right workspace for what you want to do. If you want to do grading, because if you understand color grading very well, the dialog box that needs to drop down for you to pick from and apply to your video and all of that. If you don't see it, you'll be confused. Yes, you'll be confused because for color grading, there's what we call lumetric scope. You have to see it on your Premiere Pro. If you don't see, you can't stay on assembly and see it. You can't stay on editing and see it. You must stay on color, color workspace, so that you can see that option, right? Okay. So any other question? Because right now we're just trying to wait for. So we're just trying to wait for the clips to go round.
Everything. Do them in the folder, no?
No, I didn't do any folder. It's those ones that's not in the folder. Those videos are not in the folder. So don't be faster than Shadow. I know so you edit. All right. So let me just go a step further. Let me go a step further. Because the next thing, after we get our clip, we just import. But to go next step further, so the only way you can import, right? After you've picked the workspace you want to work on or work with, you have to double click in the center of the project panel where it says import media to start. Yeah. So I'm in the assembly workspace. I have to double click here. 1, 2. You see that? So you automatically display a dialog box where you can pick your video. So now I'll go look for the video. The video that I'm sending to you guys, I'll go import it. I'll go import it. Picking from this guy. I think so.
What are we doing?
Okay, almost.
So when I have my video, I highlight the ones I want to pick, select all of them, and import. So the moment you've highlighted your clips, see what it's doing is importing. You see them here. They are all in the project panel. They will be there until you give them another command. They will remain there until you give them another command. All right. So now there's all these icons here, right? These icons here. It's just like when you want to preview pictures. There's one that they will give you option to view large view.
Which one did you do?
No, it's the
Okay, that was the other.
no, why we like to do that?
Ah.
Without ejecting first.
So you can see this one. This one is highlighted. That's why it's tiny. When you see this one, when you highlight this one, notice what's going on. Where are we always going to? So you notice what's going on, right? It makes it more larger for you to see, right? Come back here, makes it smaller. And you come back here, just a different display, right? Of the view. So
Larger.
okay.
Larger.
Yeah. Okay.
One, two, three. Now 46. There are 5.
Okay. So should we go ahead? Are we imported? Where's your own laptop?
And if you don't know, yeah?
Your what?
Let me copy and give you that and give to you.
Okay.
The whole guy was anywhere.
So note, if you do not see the project panel, click on the hamburger menu icon. 3 stacked horizontal line at the panel top right corner to access all panels within the panel group. That is if you do not see the project panel. But we were seeing it. But let's perform that exercise. Where's the okay, this is the hamburger. All right. But anyway, that's for us to note if we're not seeing it. So, but we're already seeing it. Your device file management window will open. Select the file or asset you wish to import into the project panel, which is what we have done, right? Yeah.
When you do that, it's not advisable to import videos from hard drive for your class to Premiere Pro because you may not always have it.
Yeah, you have to put it in your system first. Because you know why? Flash drives, they are not as built as hard drives. They might not be faster, might be corrupted, they might corrupt your file. And
A little shake.
a little shake your projects. So it's even advisable to save it into the system, right? For better, and if you're exporting, This one is advanced advice now for exporting. Export from the system. Make sure your file is in the system, not hard drive.
Don't export to
Export
hard
to
drive.
system first and copy to hard drive.
Yes, advisable.
And you export to hard.
So it will go, it works sometimes, but at some point,
But it's not safe.
it's not safe. It will start either slow,
Yeah.
getting slow, and it's more, but it's faster when you're exporting directly to the system. That one a bonus.
And that guy, you don't. Another has you put on.
You should come some.
All right. So So after you finish highlighting, the next thing is to click open, which we've already done. So the assets are imported into the project. You may now access this file in the project panel. All right.
Yes.
So that's where we are at. This is our project panel here. Yeah. It's our project panel here. So organizing assets. When beginning your video project, it is important to organize your assets before creating a sequence. Yeah?
Yes.
Follow, as you're copying, be following, If you are distracted, all these things are just one line. Don't confuse. So,
Sorry, the
yeah.
name of the flash drive is AOS, right?
Yes. So when beginning your video project, it's important you organize your assets before creating a sequence. So now in the software, we have to create a sequence before we can start importing it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a shortcut though. But this one is for the purpose of this class, we'll do that before creating your sequence, especially if you are working with several clips. Assets can be organized into folders or bins. So that means they still advise you in your Premiere Pro, you organize your assets in folders inside, not in your system now, but on your software. They still advise you to organize it, put it in a folder or in bins, which are useful for keeping files organized by types, placements, and other grouping. So some people are very, very good in all this organizing. But for me, sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't do that. My brain works. Now my brain is working maybe 80-100%, because any file I'm working with, I know where it is, right? But it's advisable you organize them in types, right? Probably, for example, now this is a film. You organize it in scenes. Create a bin, scene 1, another bin, scene 2. So you organize them like that. So when you open them, you just know. So now let's understand how to create bin. The following step describe how to create a bin and move assets into it. Number 1, you have to right-click in the project panel to display the pop-up menu. Right? Right-click in the project panel to display the pop-up menu. Click New Bin. Right? So in the project panel, you're going to right-click not on the video. It no go work. Right-click on. You see when I right-click it, I don't know when I right-click it. When I right-click it. My brother, let's go there. So when I right-clicked on the video, you notice that it did not even give us what we wanted. Okay, so let's go back to see what we need here, right? If you're not seeing this, that means you're not doing it right. Let's say right-click in the project panel to display the pop-up menu. Then click New Bin. So where you will find this is when you right-click on the empty area in the project panel. When you right-click it, you see that it displays. So you create New Bin. So let's click on New Bin. So when you click on New Bin, you see that it opens like a folder where you can rename the folder. So let's see if they say we should rename the folder. So a new folder will appear. Enter the name of your new bin. All right. So here they said video clips. You can see here this figure 13, where they say name bin. So video clips. So I'm going to name my own video clips. Hope we are following. Are we doing the same thing?
Yes.
So let's name it video clips. Don't lose, man. Whenever reach anywhere, don't lose.
The question is long.
Yeah. You have to be following. Please don't get lost.
So what is 4 videos? What is 6?
Yeah, I copied only. I sent you guys only 4 videos.
I'm sorry for the question. How do I get those things here? Do I just carry the file there, place it there, or I'm trying to.
How do you want?
All these videos now that you've imported to this Premiere Pro, how did you do it except from carrying the file or spacing it there?
Okay, you go pizza time, ba. Went to it. Because I was wondering why you did not get that part. That was very so elaborate. So for you to get up, for you to
That hamburger you didn't Yeah, but you didn't see it.
you didn't see your project
You
panel.
didn't see the videos imported.
It's not here.
Where's imported?
How did you import a video like this?
It's now.
That hamburger you mentioned that time.
Mm.
That thing you missed it. Which one missed it?
So the hamburger is these 3 lines. See it here.
He's there. He didn't remove the folder.
Is that 3 line? So see it here. This 3 line here. Yeah. Figure 8, hamburger menu icon. These 3 lines.
Okay, now the hamburger you use carry the files
No.
to
So the hamburger is saying that your device, if you do not see the project panel, click the hamburger menu icon. 3 stacked horizontal lines at the panel top right corner to access all panels within the panel group.
Okay.
So to access all panel. So when you click it, you're going to see your project panel. Then
One timeline.
you won't see the timeline panel. All panels that is on the project file panel, that area, because timeline panel is separate. So to answer your question, so this is where you missed it. So after we've picked what's that? Assembly workspace. Yeah. So you double click. So double click in the center of the project panel where it says import media to start. Double click.
Okay.
So it will take you to where you now import the files. All right. So let's move on. Ba.
So now it's still.
You're still copying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what's your own question now?
No, sir, I don't have a question.
You have a sharp brain now. Are you dull? So yeah.
The beam you just created is just organized. You
Yeah.
have several clips.
Exactly. So in case you have several clips, when you create this beans, so now you know that as we've created these videos, right? See these videos now that we imported.
Yes.
You see they have almost similar. The difference is just the number, right? The number. So as I've created this folder, it'll be easier. So we can select the ones we want to group together and drag it and put it here. I'll select the next ones and create another folder and put it there. So it's more organized. It's a lot of work, but it will serve you. It will save you. Save you. By the time you will need it, you will not know until it gets to a point when you're editing and you're looking for a file. Especially when you're working with like 50, 100 clips. Oh God.
So I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is it okay to create one bin, then select all, for instance, you're editing a movie, then select all your scene 1 and put it there? Or must you create 2 bin, select your close-up shot, put there, and in the next bin, create your wide angle shot, put there? Must you put them together or you must separate them?
You have to separate them. So now, organizing differs depending on how you want to organize yourself, right? Depends on how you want to organize yourself. So for me, what I do is not even what they're telling me to do here. I'm very frank. So what I do is different. So what I usually do is my own, I arrange them in sequence. It's not even in a project panel, creating folder in project panel. I arrange them in sequence. Once I finish, I put my sequence in 1, in 2, in 3, in 4. If I open the film that we're about to release soon, you see my sequence arranged. So you see this timeline there where there's no sequence. I created all the 15 scenes here. Okay, anyway, I'm going too far so that I'm not this. So, but like I was saying, organization depends on how you want it, but it's advisable to create folders, right? Because software was created for the purpose of, when you want to organize your folder inside the project, when you want to organize your clips inside a project panel, you create folders separately. You can create one folder for close-up shots, another folder for wide shots. Yes. So as long as you understand that this folder, you have the close-up shots, and the next folder you have the wide shots, you're good to go.
So people have started upgrading, sir.
It's good. It's good. They better know what they're doing, Sha. Not come and color grade and.
I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to find my way.
All right, note. You can also create a bin first, then import your clip and assets into your bin.
So that bin now is like you arranging your clips in your panel instead of like if they were not arranged in the folder.
In the folder.
You can arrange them in the
bin
before you now slide it.
Inside it. Do you understand? So it's just like after you finish shooting, your videos, your clips is in your memory card. So before you start saving it on your system, you created folders. The same thing they are saying here. Before you even import it in your projects, in your software, you just create the folders first. Then when you import it, you're importing it into that bin. Do you understand? So you can do that before you import them, or you can import them and create bins and name the bins and drag them to the folder. So yeah. So then import your files and assets to your bin. Create and drag to select the assets you would like to move into the bin. So drag these assets over the bin you created. When you release the click, the assets will drop into the bin. Do you understand? Yes. So see this arrow now. These 3 videos were highlighted together. So you will have to highlight all the videos. Then the 4 here we're seeing. See this arrow will drag it into the video bin. Have we done that?
Yes.
Okay, so let me do my own. So I'll select all of them and drag and drop it here. So you see that? So do you see that? So everything here, you see is identifying that there are 6 items. There are 6 items in there, right? And if I double click on it, it will open. Right? If I go back, I'll see the file. If I double click on it, it will open. If I go back, so it is now like tabs. So when you create bins, when you create your bins and name the title your bins and drop your clips, it will create tabs like a sequence on top of. So if you want to see your clips now, I can either double click, that's one, and go back, or just come here, you see it. I don't know if you understand.
Very, very clear.
Yeah, okay. So that's just it. So, all right. So let's move on.
As long as she understands what they're saying.
So just for you to note, in case Shift plus click allows you to select multiple clips at once. You already know that. So preview and playback your video clip. Yeah, getting exciting. You can preview your video clip using the source monitor. The source monitor is located within the source monitor group. The component of the source monitor are as follows. The source monitor panel interface. So now let's look for something like this in our panel. All right. Number one, source monitor panel previews and mark clips before inserting them into a sequence. Yeah, clips preview. Display the active clips. Playback 2. This playback allows you to navigate through and preview a clip. So let's see. All right. For example, now, where is my source monitor here? Do you guys notice any similarity?
Yeah, there's no source.
There's no source monitor?
Wait.
How do you mean? What is this?
Source there.
What is this?
Source. Okay.
This source, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you notice here? See this thing under here? You see any similarity here?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So how did we say we can preview? Was it explained? You can preview your clip using the source monitor. The source monitor is located within the source monitor. The component of the source monitor are as follows. Okay. So preview and mark clip before inserting into a sequence. But anyway, I was thinking they showed us how to preview. So for you to preview, you have to double click. When you double click, you will see the video. The video comes here. All right? You see the preview. Right? So by the time you play, right? So that's how you preview. So you have to double click. So anyone you double click now, if I double click this one, it changes. You see that? Anyone, that's just for preview. Now if I double click this one, it changes. This one, it changes. This one. So anyone you want to preview, double click, and it comes to this source monitor panel, and for you to preview. I'm moving ahead though. Do you understand? I don't know. So let's go there. So clip preview displays the active clip. Playback 2. This tool allows you to navigate through and preview a clip. So this number 1 now is here, where they say source monitor panel. This number 2 is the clip. This number 2 here is being explained, where you display the active clip. This number 3 here. You can see this number 3, yeah, which is this part here. Yeah, the number 1 was this. Is it true? The number 1 is this. Yeah. The number 2 is this square here where we have the video in. Right? The number 3 is this playhead. This thing that looks like it has ruler. Thank you. That's the number 3 here. So they said playback 2. This playback 2 allows you to navigate through and preview a clip. So preview, I think we understand what that means. So previewing the clip, the following step describes how to preview your clip. Navigate the panel. What happened? They preview the exact clip that I want to preview displays. So the clip opens in the source monitor. Using the playback 2, you can preview and mark your clip. Yeah. So we've passed that. Do you understand this? Now let's come to where it gets a little bit more complicated. So now some of us are obviously not probably not understand some of all these Turinchi and Magana that is here. So we're going to understand it now, right? So everything is explained. So we have to now understand what it means. So we have A, right? We notice that A is time code. Yeah? Time code. This is it here. in our software. This is the time code. Yeah. So and the time code is saying, it's saying that uniquely identify each frame using a timestamp. By default, Premiere Pro uses the SMPTE code, which has the hour, minutes, seconds, and frames. SMPTE. So let's check this. I used to know the full meaning, but bless I don't forget. I used to know the full meaning. So this is a standardized system developed by the Society of Motion Picture and Television Engineer that label every frame of video and audio with a unique time code. Right? So we know that there are different kind of time codes. Time codes are different. There's some clapperboard that has time code. I don't know what that time code is, but this one they say is SMPTE time code that it uses. So it's a standardized system developed by the Society of Motion Picture and Television.
Society of Motion
Pictures and Television Engineer that labels every frame of video and audio with a unique time code. So you can decide to put that in your head or not.
No.
But I've told you. Have you not heard? So which tells you that, understand this, what tells you that you have the hour, yeah, you have the minutes, you have the seconds and the frames.
Yeah.
So remember, your clock at home shows you only hour, minutes and seconds. Does it show you frames?
No.
Thank you. So, but this one shows you frames. Do you know why that's important? You know why that's important? I'll tell you why that's important. So, you can identify the frame rate you shot a clip with using your time, your timeline panel. You can identify the frame rate you shot that video. Now let's identify the frame rate we shot one of this video. Okay.
I don't have this one. The one I have here is 3, not 4.
It's 3.
You chose 3 now.
Yeah. No, you have 3, what? Okay, let me use 3. So this one that you have, what?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm using it now, right? Okay, so fine. Let's continue. I wanted to show you guys something, but I'll do that by the time we have imported the clip to the timeline.
Okay.
So that I don't run ahead. Because so I don't confuse some people, especially Shagun. Okay, so now let's understand how the time code works, right? So if you notice, if I press play, okay, keep quiet. Okay. All right. So if you notice, this one is moving,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
This one is just ticking like our normal seconds. Right? This one is telling that 6 minutes, right? This one is the hour. So you see this one now. Okay. Let's use one to identify. So if you notice that if it's seconds, how many seconds makes 1 minute?
60.
Okay. See, if you reach 60, it will start at 0. Sure? Notice this one. This one they say is frames. This is frames. This is seconds. This is minutes. This is hour. Now notice the frame here. When it gets to the end of the frames of this video, it will turn to 0.
To 1, brother.
It will turn to 1, rather. So let's see how many frames this clip was shot on. So you see? 24 frames per second. That's how you determine the exact frame of the video. Do you understand? So if you want to determine the frame rate of the video, if this one was shot on 30 frames per second, it will get to 29 and change to 0. But this one was shot on 24 frames per second. That's why it got to 23 and changed to 0.
So I won't stop at 22.
22. How is that possible?
This is the last time.
You have to use your arrow key to determine. Use your arrow key. You can't stop at 22. So follow what I just explained. Make sure you get it, you understand it. Abigail, are you okay?
Okay, 23.
Okay, Nisha. You think I don't know what I shot? Or is it not that I gave you the clip? Now you trying to tell me?
You scattered the whole thing.
Ability. Bless you, you're no more ability. Sleep is dealing with you.
I'm here.
You're here, what? Your own is not showing.
Hold on. There's still
I don't know why.
is anyone that so see, show them for 3 years now. Yeah, that's what we need to show. So it's for sure. Then go to then use someone something on that.
Okay. So, but this can only be done on the source panel. This frames per second, determining it, or does it also work on the timeline panel?
Let's use
4G is working, but the video is not.
so.
What's the cost your own self? What's that? What's that challenge? Where are you on assembly? Source panel.
Which means
What's not highlighted?
now let's see from here to 49. Let's see what
It was working before, but something changed.
Put on that one space.
Yeah, go to another workspace and come back.
Before, yes, I know this side is there's hour, minute, second. I thought that's frame frame. I know something that actually is
49.
backup plan.
Oh, the numbers of backup plan. Yeah. Sorry. So thank God for this class. Just open your eyewear so that you're not going to fall your hand outside.
So I know that is always leaking, but I don't know why. I just
You don't know what.
that side.
So that's the frames. That's the frames of the video. Shot per second.
Nice one.
All right. So let's move on. Well, are we there? Are we been able to achieve it?
Yes, sir. Some system don't have it. It's not iPhone system.
Editing of motion pictures and technical engineering.
Are you sure you're with us? Are you getting this thing? Okay. So you need to switch your laptop. You cannot have 2 laptops. And you're not active in this class. Are you guys there? Are you there?
Yes,
Are you there?
Right there.
Okay, so let's proceed. All right. So the B, where is the B? This is the B.
That's more iron.
Yeah. Playhead, right? That's this chicken thing here, this blue thing here. Have you seen it?
Yes, sir.
See this thing here? Yeah. So their own is in the beginning. So let's take our own to the beginning. Yeah. So this is B. So B says playhead shows the location of the current frame in the time ruler. Yeah. So you can say the playhead is a minute's hand. It's a frames. It tells you the exact frame that the clip is at. So do we need to hover over it? So now if I come here, shows me that it's at 4 frames, 30 seconds, 6 minutes, and 0 hour of this clip. So if I go here like this, I'll wait for it. Okay, so it shows me I am at 17 frames, 55 seconds, 6 minutes, and 0 hour of the clip. So it's amazing, right? So C is the time ruler. The time ruler displays the duration of the clip. Tick marks indicates units of time. Tick marks. There's small marks, and the tick one displays units of time. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now, for us to know the duration of this clip, this is it here. The clip is 1 minute, 12 frames, 1 seconds, 1 minute, and 0 hour. That is the duration of the clip. But remember, so this particular Okay, so let's continue.
Shall does it mean that the time sorry. Can I see your
You want to see the video?
yes, the time duration, the frame rate on the time duration is half of the time code. The frame rate
I didn't hear you.
on duration is half of the time code. Because from the time code we have 24 frame rate and the one here is 12.
No. Okay, I understand what you mean. No. So this one is telling you that this is where the playhead is at this particular section of this clip. It doesn't tell you that this is the total frame rate we shot the clip. It's telling you that this playhead is indicating that it's on 12 frames of the clip, 60 seconds of the clip, and 7 minutes of the clip. Do you understand? So if I move the playhead, this number will increase or reduce. So it has turned to 24 frames, 1 seconds, 7 minutes, nothing like that. So the moment you move the playhead, the frame rate will change, the seconds will change, and the minutes will change. So, did I answer your question?
No.
I did not answer. I asked it again. Maybe I did not understand.
So I'll show me your
How will you show this now?
You know,
Video
stand up,
upload.
go check. See, that's it. This is it.
yes, what I mean is the frame rate here is 12 and the total frame rate on the time code is 24. That this one is not changing.
It's
If I'm
changing.
right, this duration is changing.
It's changing.
It's not what you are looking at though. You see what you are looking at there, that
This one is
blue
the
one,
time.
not this one.
This one is the duration of the full, that particular clip. This
See
is
what
the
you'll be
total
looking
duration.
at here, not this side.
Yeah,
Oh,
C
yeah.
is referring to this now.
No, not
That
this,
one
it's
is-
this. That blue one.
This is the one I'm referring
Yes, that one, not this one.
to. You notice that this one has not changed at all.
That's what I'm saying. That it doesn't change. That it's showing that the
frame rate is 12.
No, that one is different.
That one is different.
Total duration
It's
of
actually
this
coming
clip.
down. That one is
No,
different.
Just wait, let them reach.
That one is it's coming to that.
makes plenty of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of sense.
I like your question, right? But this is one we're referring to. This one we're referring to. This particular one here, right?
Okay, I think I've seen the. But this one is showing half. This arrow is showing half. That means that's why. Thank you.
Okay.
That's from now.
So now,
Okay. I think I don't understand, but anyway.
you said the hour. You know, she studies energy and emotion, so that's really the thing.
She say what? You say you were saying something?
You try to explain that question.
No, you bring back that out to the meeting. So something like this, she's thinking it's half the frame rate.
From as far as
I still don't understand.
No, don't worry. They're just trying to. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. The brain is working.
You said 24 frame.
But let's go ahead.
Because she's seen 12.
12.
Yeah, and she's seen 12 there, you understand? So she's thinking
wondering if it's half.
If it's half.
I've seen absent. That thing.
Oh,
That is
Wow,
true.
You understand?
Wow, that's wow.
You get it, right?
Oh, you're seeing 1/2 here.
Yes. So you understand? So she thinks.
whether now they give you 12. What's a very beautiful question.
No. It's a very good question.
Very good question.
I love that
I was
question.
asking the question.
I love that question. But you notice that it was explained. Let me see. Okay, it wasn't mentioned here.
It wasn't mentioned.
No, it wasn't mentioned here.
It's food that is here. It wasn't
So it's
mentioned.
food that is here. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So this
Full
one,
and half.
this one is the resolution quality of the clip. So sometimes this one works when you are working with a very slow laptop, and you want the video to play smoothly. So you reduce it, right? If you put it at full, it shows you the resolution, sharp 100% resolution of the video. It shows you pops. But if you turn it down to one, watch.
Yes. 1/8.
Notice the quality.
So you should notice the quality change. But this one is, I showed it on 4K, so I'm not even seeing any quality change. So when that happens, in case you're working in a timeline that the timeline is dragging, when you reduce it, so the timeline plays a little bit. It plays smoothly for a very slower systems. But if you have a fast system, no, you put it up to full, just plays, right?
It doesn't avoid the voice.
No, it doesn't affect the voice. It just helps the ability. It just helps the software to play the video smoothly. I like your question.
So which of them is better?
It just explains to
Is
you.
it full one?
It depends on the system you're using.
How heavy the
If your system is good, use full.
Because our question now is,
Like me, I'm using
most
full.
of the clips now, if you check
My
them,
system is
they end with 12, 12.
No, that's not my question.
No, it's this
That
one.
was on
I cannot
half.
install.
So I
Like
thought
this.
That's what
It thought-
determined half of it.
I thought this is what
That's
determines
dividing.
half. No, that's not
I
it.
think it's always not.
Okay. So I think it's like we have 8 minutes for this class. 8 minutes left for this class.
Boy.
iPhone.
This class always reach 7 hours.
No, it's not like that. Just that
So-
one system.
So the next one is okay. We've treated time ruler, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's go to D, marker, right? D, where's D? So this is D, right? So D says add comments or notes to a clip. Add comments or notes to a clip. Good. So this one is usually for example. Now we have to import this clip so that we can understand. But anyway, not necessarily. We can add a comment or note to this clip that we have here. So for example, this particular section, let me say okay, the door is closed, then if the video plays to a part where he opens the door, yeah, and I want to take note of this particular part, I'll pick this marker, I'll add it. If you notice, it has created a mark there. So I'll know where that mark is next time. I'll not have to play back again and allow it to play to get to that level. So what I just do is just take this playhead back to where that marker is. Right? Right? Do you understand?
Yeah.
So what I need to do, if I take it out of that place, you notice something. Well, if I take it back, if I'm the right spot, this thing displays. If I'm at the exact right spot, this displays. Are we together? Right? Now, if I take it out, that thing disappears. If I take it back at the right spot, so that because you're working with frames, it must be at the right frame. You see it displays. If I take it out, it disappears. If I take it to that right spot, it displays. You see that? So that's to add. Mark that place. Yeah. Mark that place and register it in your head that this particular frame, and I have need for it, or this is where I want to start my cuts as I want to start editing. Before I start editing, I'll cut this place. I'll make sure I cut this place and pick that section and drag it to my timeline. So that's why this marker is so important. They add comments or notes to a clip. So now we have E. Yeah? This is E now. E is mark in and out. Mark in and out. Just like when you chop bread. You don't like the back. Just peel and come out. You just punch the middle. That's what you want. Just punch the middle, take and eat. So this one too, the portion that you want, you just mark in, just mark mark out, and that portion I need, I'll take it out and drop it on my timeline. That's the concept. Just mark in and out of that sexual portion you need. So what it does, you see E, select a portion of the clip. Just select a portion that you need of the clip. All right? So let's do that now. Let's see. Let's see how that works. Okay, so for this clip now, I want to mark from this section, right? So see the mark in. This is the mark in, right? So you see it has somehow highlighted this section and did not highlight this section. Then I take this playhead to this part and mark out. See, it has selected just this portion, right, for me to use. So what I will now do, I'll drag this video and drop it here. Do you see what I just did?
Yes.
Okay. So I just drag only that portion and drop it here.
So I think someone dragging. I've got that.
Sorry. So let me undo this Oga. So you see that part? So for you to drag this portion you have highlighted, you have to drag from this drag video only. You have to drag it from here and drop it. So that portion that you just cut will be the one that will drop into your timeline, not the whole clip. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Not the whole clip will drop. You just only that portion that you trimmed. Just drag it and drop it. All right. So we have the next one, F. Where's F? F is this and this. See this blue? Right? F is this and this. So F says go to in and out. So this is it. Snaps the playhead to the clip in and out points. It snaps the playhead to the clip in and out points. Okay, so good. How do you do here? Okay. They did not explain. They just showed us the. So it's for us now to see how it works. So and it's saying F is saying snap the playhead to the clip's in and out points. So let's understand the in and out, right? So see this clip now, right? See this clip, right? We have this in, we have this out. Okay, good. So this clip must start from the beginning to have an out and to have an in. So you see, it snaps the playhead in and out. Where the in is where the start, where the clip starts from, right? See the playhead is in the beginning of the clip. So where the out is where the playhead. So when you click it, it snaps to the end of the clip. Yeah, it snaps to the end of the clip. When you click go in, it goes back. So you can decide to use it if you have a long video, instead of you to keep scrolling to the end. Yeah? Keep scrolling and looking for the end. You just snap end. I got no one snap on. Snap beginning, snap end.
So what if you have
Why you dey laugh before I ask question?
So what do you have a 3 hours video
Yeah.
and you want to snap to the middle?
That's not the two. The two is not telling you snap to the middle. It's still saying snap to the beginning. To the middle. You scroll to the middle. You have to scroll. You want the smart software. All right. So do we understand?
Yes.
And we perform this magic. Please, let's
Snap.
mark in and out, drag it to your timeline, and create. Okay, you've done it.
No.
You're sitting by me, you've not done anything. No. Abigail. No, but but your hand is feeling wet. Are you here?
My one has already.
Your own as well?
So for this,
I didn't even drag it down. It was already showing here.
Your own clip's not the same?
it's not the same.
Because you picked.
No, so I cut it here, but it's already showing here.
Oh, it's already showing here. Because you've already dragged it to your timeline before you did the cut.
Okay, sir. So how do you? Okay, this now when it's on this timeline, you can now cut.
No. Once you cut it there, take it out of the timeline. If you want to really do what the experiment we're doing in class, it's not going to be on your timeline first. It's just going to display there. So you cut it there, then you drag it and drop it on your timeline.
Okay, then when you cut it and drag it again, any other part you want to cut it again, drag it.
Yes. Okay, so have we performed the snap in and out?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's.
Okay.
Finish up this particular one before we go to creating a video sequence. All right. So we're looking at the J, right? The G. So the G says step back, forward 1 frame. Step back / forward 1 frame. Move between frames 1 at a time. Move between frames 1 at a time. Okay. So now let's see how this works. This is what we're talking about, right? Step back 1 frame left, step forward 1 frame right. So if we step forward, watch what happens. Are we noticing the frame move?
Yeah.
Are we noticing the frame moving? Okay, so do the same step backward. See the frame moving. So good. That's just. So let me come to where it's very obvious.
I'm spoil my mouse.
All right, so that's what that does. Okay, so H, we have H here. So this one is simple now. H is saying play and stop. Start and stop the clip at the playhead. That one is a walkthrough. So we have the I. Where is the I here? So the I here. Yeah, this one is so very important too. Inserts and overwrites. Insert/overwrite. Applies an insert or overwrite edit of the clip into the sequence. Applies an insert or overwrite edit. So when you have clip, when you have two clips, right? Now what you're saying is that you can insert a new clip in the middle. So what it does, it will divide that first clip you have and insert a new clip in the middle. That's inserted in the middle. Or by the time you pick a point in the middle, it will overwrite the remaining one plus the portion that you left. So let's see. Okay. So at this spot now, this I, where is the I? Yeah. So these two icons are not the same. If you notice, this one they are similar, but the icons looks different here. This one looks a little bit like a rectangle, but this one has two small boxes on it. So let's go back to our software. See it here. This is lift. This is extract. This is lift. This is extract. So let's see if we click on this. So let's click on this. But first of all, we have to select a portion. So this is lift. This is insert. This is insert overwrite. So for that to work, you guys see what I'm doing? For that to work, you have to highlight that portion. So when you highlight that portion, when you click, it lifts. It lifts up that clip. It takes it out. So that's where it says insert. It overwrites. It inserts. Apply an insert or overwrite edit to the clip. So the second one, now when I undo it, right, it overwrites. So what it does, it cuts out that part and take it away. So that part I selected. So, but in this case, let me do it a different way so that you guys see what I'm doing. So I'll create a cut here. Then let's see. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. Okay. So what just happened? You guys see what just happened? When I created the cut and I clicked on this, so I have to select this, click on this. Okay. All right. So that means I need another clip here. So that I can insert it between the middle of this one that I have here. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm doing, but you guys understand what I'm doing?
No, sir.
Okay. So now it's saying that one of these is to insert and one of these is to overwrite. Now let's do the insert. Now remember, it just identified what it does, but there is no diagram explanation on how to do it. So this is how to use it, right? First of all, I have to create a cut. We have one straight clip here, but I created a cut, right? But let's see if I don't create a cut, what happens? If I don't create a cut, what happens? So I'll select this, yeah, and do this. It does the cut by itself and inserts the new clip in between that cut. So it does the cut and insert it in the middle of the clip. All right. So let me undo it. Now the clip is not cut. Right. Select another one. Then I pick this guy here. So you see what it does? It didn't insert it in the middle. It deleted the one that is after the playhead.
Okay, so that one that's after
The playhead, you just discard it and replace it. One split them into two, one deletes the other one.
Okay, overwrite, remove.
Yeah, overwrite, insert, just cut it in the middle and put it in the middle. So you have one. So let's do it again. So now this is you can't use the same clip that you have here. So you have to pick another clip. When you highlight another clip, then I want to use the insert. When I click on the insert, if you notice what happens, yeah, you see the clip is left here, it's left here. Remember, it was in the middle where we have this portion here, this portion here. But the moment I clicked on insert, it splits it by itself. So you create that cut and put the new clip in the middle. Confusing? So that's the insert. For the overwrite, right? This is it lift, which is the insert. This is the overwrite. For the overwrite, so instead of it to divide the clip, yeah, yeah, it will just replace. It will take the new one and delete this one and replace it. So this new one here, what it does, you see that? You just replace it.
Right. So the old one is on the timeline.
The old one is on the timeline. The old one is this portion that is highlighted.
Okay.
Then the new one just overwrites the other portion that's the extra from this clip that was in the timeline in the first place. Do you understand?
Assuming we first cut out the way you were doing before, shouldn't you have overwrite the other part? It's only that little place the cut out that is
That's the first, if you use the first one, because there are two icons. They perform two different things. That one will just split and just insert in the middle. The other one will just overwrite.
Maybe if you're doing like video and also put all this like all these memes.
In the middle, yeah. So instead of you to be cutting it and dragging it and opening it, so just click on the main and just use this icon. Insert it. So all these things are there for you to understand them and use them. Some of us does not use them, just yeah. So but it's there for you to understand and use them. By the time you understand how to use them, becomes easier. So this J, there's a J here. Where's the J? See J here, right? It looks like a camera, right? So you're saying export frame. Save the frame at the location of the playhead as an image. So you can probably you shot the whole film and you don't have pictures, so you can generate pictures from your video.
I used to take the screen record.
You have to stay the screen record. You see, she's doing crook method. That method that's not. So this one now will help you understand how to better do it. So for example now, yeah. For example now, I just hovered over the video. Then I want to take this particular frame now. I want to capture it as a picture, not a video, right? So you're saying that once your playhead is at the frame where you want to take the picture, right? You see my playhead is here. So I will come and click here, export frame. So the shortcut is Control Shift E. So once I click on it, you see what it does, export frame. So it will show you format to export it. See JPEG. You see JPEG?
Yeah.
Export it on JPEG. Then you name the picture. Let me just put.
It's very
Just-
straightforward.
Yeah, 3 in picture. Yeah, 3 in picture. Right? So I'll choose the parts so that if you just click save, you don't know where you're saving it to. So choose the parts so that when you're looking for it, you'll be able to find it. So I'm putting it here. So I select folder. So I click OK. Yeah. So when I go to my folder, I'll see my picture ongoing. I saved it. So you see the benefit of creating a folder because I'm not looking for it. So you see here. Yeah. So you see my picture here. It's not a picture, it's not a video. So you can create pictures from just the video you shot. If you not take picture on set, you can create your pictures. So K. Now let's treat K. So K, this K here, that looks like a plus. So K is button editor, customize the button layer. So that means that there's other icons that you can use if you know how to use them. There's other icons. If you know how to use all these things, you can customize. You can click it. Once you pick anyone, you click it and drag it here.
Like the one you use often.
Yeah, the one you use often, click and drag it here. Once you're done, you see that's added to the list here. So you have more. Do you understand? Once you click, once you remove it, let's see. So you want to remove it, let's see. I only know how to create, I don't know how to remove them. Okay. So I'll click on it back. Yeah, it's what I did. When I click on it back, I drag it and put it back.
Okay.
That's all. So see it here. If I click on it, open it and drag it and put it here. I click OK. It comes. So I want to take it out. I click on it, drag it back. It goes.
Wow. This is the first time I've seen it.
So okay, so we'll stop here. We'll stop here for this class. We've been able to.
That's do the G.
That's all.
There's
And that's the last one.
icon
Where's that?
on your, not the air, on
What
your,
is it?
Is it here? We've treated
no, on your software.
my software.
Yes.
Which one?
That one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Comparison view. Okay, so this one is. We'll talk about it in next class. I'll explain what it is.
Okay, sir.
It's really
Thank you.
complicated. So, all your questions that you have, keep it for the next class. All right? So you see that.
So I tried to.
Don't forget what you have learned. So.
The last thing you showed. The last thing you showed us.
The man was not
You do import the videos.
Yes, I did.
Hold on.
Double click.
Pull it. Okay. Pull it to the time. Okay. Press
Okay.
OK.
So if it's not doing
Wait, more amended.
Sorry. So what I'm doing now, I'm dragging it to the timeline so that it will display here. So you see it here now. Hold on.
There is a same button and there's
Yeah, I'm coming. That's the
that one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 timeline. Just one small. Yeah,
okay.
But what does it do with it?
The system is hanging. You won't finally show what? You won't finally show what? The system is hanging.
The system.
System is hanging.
I wish it was everything.
My phone, my system is big, 16 gram.
Just think, what's the graphics
I
card?
say maybe I think it is Windows that's not activated.
No, it's graphics card. What's the graphics card of your system? My one is 4 gig dedicated graphics card.
How do I get
No, you won't see it here. What's
It's on
that?
it's not under that about laptop.
Oh yeah, you saw the shortcut. Okay, that's how you. Yes. Okay, so this is where you see. So total RAM approximate. So your video RAM is 128 MB. My own is 4 gig. Never come to end, but it's getting more interesting. It's getting more interesting. Editing sweet.
I swear.
Editing sweet. When you are doing it, it's moving.
This one is 128 as well.
You understanding and all that. Hey, it's on tweet. System is slow, yeah.
It's only sweet when you have a sweet laptop.
Yeah. So go and invest in a sweet laptop.
Emphasis.
Go and invest in a sweet laptop.